Hey, you! Do you like mirrors? You like looking at yourself to fill yourself with some much needed ego boost? Do you like just observing your own beauty in a piece of glass? Well, this chapter is made right for you. Welcome to the Mirror Temple. Where you can look into mirrors all you want. Normal mirrors for $250. Tiny mirrors inside of walls $10 each. Jumping mirrors only $400. Fancy mirrors with green flames to the sides? Ooh, spoopy. For $600 it can be yours. You will find it all in the chapter 5 of Celeste Mirror Temple. Just ask one of our valued customers. Hello, how do you enjoy your unique size mirror ink big mirror? Is the reflection clear? I guess the reflection itself was pretty clear, but not even few seconds after using it, some kind of evil version of myself busted out and broke. As you can see, happy customer right there, the best reflection a mirror can offer. Only with Celeste Mirror Incorporated. Hey, I wasn't finished talk. Did you enjoy our jumping mirror, dear customer? Jumping mirror? Wait, isn't that just a normal mirror but really high up on the wall? Why is it so much more expensive than the normal mirror? Very happy customer, yes. Call 11037 now and get a second mirror to your purchase for free. What the heck was that? I don't know. What do you mean I don't know? You were in it. I didn't know they were making an ad. They told me they were doing an interview. Is that even legal? I don't know. I don't think it is. Hang on. This is only chapter 5. Shouldn't we be like hating each other's guts or something? I guess so. Oh well, I'm out of here. See ya, sucker. Welcome back to more Celeste. Moving on to the Mirror Temple, which is the name of the 5th chapter. This chapter takes place in a temple of mirrors, of course. As you explore this place, you will be finding a bunch of mirrors. Well, hence the name. But you will also be finding these creepy statues all over the place. This chapter is the closest Celeste gets to an open world game. Like in this room, you first need to go to the top here, get a key, and then go to the right to unlock a door to continue the story. But you also got the option to go this way, this way too, or that way. Each of the paths got some strawberries and challenges hidden in them. Not only that, some of those paths got more path choices in them too. This chapter is also split into 2 parts, the real world and the mirror world. More on that later. Speaking of, it's time for the chapter's mechanics. So first, we find more platforms. This version of the platform does not move if you step on them or grab onto them. To make them move, you need to dash in any direction you want. Then they will move in a similar manner to the platforms of the first chapter. Yes, that does of course include all the momentum stuff. Moving on, we see bubbles? Wait, this seems familiar. They may look similar to the bubbles in the last chapter, however, they work differently. These red bubbles, when you enter them, they will keep on going in your chosen direction without ever stopping. The only way for them to stop is either if they crash into a wall of some kind, or if you dash while being inside. Also yes, those bubbles can go through multiple screens as well. Next mechanic are lights. These don't really affect the gameplay in any way, but they do let you see better in the room. A lot of the rooms in this chapter are really dark and you can turn on the lights by simply touching them. We get to see buttons now, just like the buttons in chapter 3 where you have to clean the hotel. These buttons can be activated by dashing into them, but to open up doors if needed. In the last mechanic of the real world, we got these spiky thingies. Got no clue what they are called. I'ma just call them Beyblades, cause they spin. Hee. Anyways, as you can see, these things just go from wall to wall, nothing too crazy. I like the goop in chapter 3, but really these only go from wall to wall. They don't do the walls spinning around thing or sliding up or down walls, etc. Oh right, also normal keys and locked doors are back now. Whoa, progress. It's time for the mirror part of the chapter. In this part, all spikes are replaced with these, tentacle looking things. They function the exact same, but just thought I would make a note of that. Anyways, now to the actual first new mechanic, which is these guys. These monsters are following you around, and when they have a clear line of sight on you, they will charge towards you, trying to kill you. They can also break these red blocks, so if you bait them into charging into those blocks, then you may reveal some strawberries or hidden springs or buttons or anything like that. Also they can be stomped on. If you jump on the top of their head, they will get turned into this thingy magicy, which after a little bit explodes and the monster responds. If you are close to the explosion, it can launch you in a direction. It's quite a boost as well. Just difficult to pull off if you need to be blasted in a specific direction. Characters. Well, there's 3 characters in this chapter. Madeline, Theo, and Madeline. I feel like saying any more to any of them would be spoilers already. Guess spoiler time? Sure, why not? Chapter 5 opens up once again where we left off. After we got off the Golden Rock, Theo gets excited for new pictures for his Instapics account. Once they see an entrance to a mysterious temple, this is where Madeline and Theo split up. As Theo rushes in from excitement, while Madeline takes a bit, being cautious about the place. Once Madeline enters the temple, things may not go so smoothly. And so we are trying to find Theo in this huge temple. It doesn't take too long before we do find him. However, he's a little different. Somehow he has managed to find his way into a mirror. Apparently there is something stuck in there with him. And so we journey on, trying to figure out how to get him out. After a little bit of exploration, we managed to find this huge mirror, which once revealed, upon entering, the first thing we see is Madeline, who explains that the temple makes your fears and uncertainties come to reality. And while Madeline suspected Madeline of doing something to Dio, Madeline simply said that she did nothing to him, that everything in here is coming from Madeline's own head. Madeline gets so desperate that she starts begging Madeline to help her, but Madeline refuses, leaving Madeline alone. While exploring, Madeline starts wondering if that's really how she sees herself. She makes a note of the monsters trying to actively hunt her down, that she sees herself as an intruder. However, she picks up her courage and keeps on going. Once Madeline finds Dio, she finds out that he's stuck in some sort of crystal, and that there are a bunch of eyeballs everywhere, just staring at him. As they're about to split so that Madeline can find a way to Theo, since they were talking through a spike wall, Theo just drops a new name. So it calls Madeline by the name of Alex, for some reason. At this point, that's all we know, that there's a person called Alex that Theo knows. So once Madeline finds her way around to Theo, she tries to break the crystal, which doesn't work. So, what do we do now? Hang on. Did she just pick the crystal up with Theo inside? Madeline, that's a fully grown man in the crystal. You are carrying him like nothing? Not only that, you can also jump in him? Hang on, how much do you lift, girl? Holy crap. That is some insane strength right here. Anyway, so after showing off such a feat of strength, Madeline carries Theo through the rest of the temple. So, what does our dear old crystallized friend Theo do? Well, he gets carried around, can press buttons, stun monsters for a brief moment, he can block monsters' charges, he can survive spikes and spike walls, and well, it's easy to throw him into a hole on accident, or death trap, and then accidentally triggering said trap, killing him off. Answer yourself. Oops. Being chased by the monster things for the most of it, eventually they run into this. Following that, the two of them manage to leave the temple safely, continuing on into the next chapter. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's no way that I just did 2 rooms in a row without dying. Oh, that's cool. This is where I'm gonna... Yep. I knew that sneak wasn't gonna last. Oh, it's time for the B-side of the Mirror Temple. Fun fact about this B-side. Any good speedrunner goes straight for the cassette in the A-side, and then goes straight to B-side to finish chapter 5. Because apparently this B-side is that much shorter than the A-side. And fishing? Yes, fishing the B-side, indeed, yes. We love to fish the B-side. Yes, yes. And finishing the B-side unlocks the next chapter no matter if you complete the A-side or not. Anyways, enough of fun facts. This B-side was not too difficult in my opinion. And the music of this one, I don't know. I'm not much of a musical person myself, but this song is so... How do I describe it? Snazzy? Smooth? I don't know, but it sounds cool. There have been some really cool rooms in this B-side. I really like it. I like this B-side. It's fun. They even somewhat kept the tiny open world-like feeling. Even though this time around it isn't really as open world as it looks, since you need to go to all the rooms anyways. But it still makes you feel like you can explore wherever you want. Like 3 other stuffs. There was like 1 room I was struggling with in the real world section. It doesn't even look that difficult, but for some reason I just couldn't get those damn keys. Not much else to be said about the real world section, so let's move to the Mirror's World, which admittedly didn't have many problems either. At least not until Dio came along. Sorry dude, but I can lie, you were kinda making things difficult. Although some rooms absolutely required your help. But I do love his comments and how self-aware he is in the voting. Huh. This section feels really short compared to the other B-side sections. Strange. I guess it is true that it's really quick if you know what you're doing. Oh, right! The very last room with cassette blocks and stuffs. I got curious, so I left Theo at the entrance and went to check if I even need him in that room. Turned out that, yes, I do in fact need to get through the room with him. Yeah, this was kind of pointless section, but you know, just thought I would share because why not? Well, eventually I beat the room, and that is the end of chapter 5. I will see you all in chapter 6 by the name of Reflection. Okay, there we go. Yes, get it, yo. Yeah! Oh, I need some rest after this. Jesus, my fingers out. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the heart. Ah.